Alright, I'm going to show you some of the tools that we use to take the shoes off the horses in my toolbox here. We'll start with, first thing I'd probably use is this here. It's called a hoof pick. You pick the hoof out, get all the dirt and stones and debris out so you can see what you're doing. Another thing I'll be using will be a hoof knife. This is a very sharp knife to pare the sole of the hoof down with and trim the frog. These here are the hoof nippers. This is what actually I use to shorten the hoof up. It's kind of like a toenail clipper, big size. This pair here looks like a hoof nipper, but it's actually a shoe puller. This is what we use to pull the shoes with and cut nails with. They're a little more durable. And I'll be using a rasp. This is basically just like a big nail file, but there's a coarse side and a fine side to rasp the foot, to shape it and level it. I can show you a few. This is a shoe that comes. We took off of one of the draft horses. They come in different sizes, and just for comparison, this is a pony's horseshoe, something that Sonny here might wear. And these are the drafts wear these big shoes. A shoe like this will usually you can use it like 2 times, and each time is about 10 weeks. And then the metal is wore out on them. I don't know if you all know how a shoe is attached, but they're not velcroed on, they're not glued on, there's no shoelaces, they're nailed on. This is a horseshoe nail, I'm sure a lot of you have seen. So this goes, the shoe goes on the bottom of the foot. There's holes in the shoe for the nails. There's 5 holes on each side. We generally use 4 of them. Drive the nail through the hoof, and it comes out the side of the hoof. And then what we do is we take the hoof poles, we nip off the excess nail, leave it about a 1/4 inch sticking through the foot. And then I also use these are called clinchers. So after the nail comes through the foot, the clincher actually bends the end of the nail over so it doesn't pull out easy. If you ever tried pulling a nail out of a board, it's a lot harder to pull one out that's bent over.
So here's Melvin. He is our 5-year-old gelding. He's in the stock. He's patiently waiting for Andy to come back. Yes. Yes, see, he's saying yes. Very patiently waiting for Andy to come back so Andy can start. He'll remove the shoe first, and then he's going to show you how he's going to trim the hoof.
Okay, so I trimmed the hoof down. We didn't have to take too much off of him. Now he's ready to be filed. So I use a rasp and try to get his foot nice and flat and balanced. A good sharp rasp, I can take off 1/8 of an inch of hoof in a swipe. Melvin. Now you see why we put him in the stock. Trying to hold him up. You could just pull his foot away from you sometimes you wanted to. Alright, so the shoe's off, the hoof is trimmed. You bring it back forward just to kind of take some of the sharp edges off of his foot with the rasp. A person that does this for a living, their occupation, they're called a farrier. lot of these might think they're called blacksmiths. The person does this as a farrier. The difference is a blacksmith is typically a person that maybe makes the shoes. Someone that works with metal and heat and making things out of metal is a blacksmith. So a farrier is a blacksmith as well, especially if he's making his own shoes. So like I was saying earlier, it's about every 8 to 10 weeks need to trim their feet. Or if we're shoeing them every 8 to 10 weeks, we at least shoe them. If you have someone come out and do this, we do all our own. If I had someone come out and do this, had to buy the shoes, have someone put them on, probably about $150, $175 for a horse. Every 8 to 10 weeks. Cha-ching.
So now you got to do that 3 more times?
Marty?
Melvin.
For Melvin? This one's all done. Now we do 3 more. To shoe a horse, if I was putting shoes on him, trimming them, putting new shoes on him, about an hour and 15 minutes for a horse. Just to trim them, take shoes off and trim them, takes probably half hour. Well, that does it for this episode of Horse Trimming 101. Stay tuned, we'll be back with some more interesting going-ons on the farm. A few more dry days and maybe we can show you some plowing with the horses. Adios.